The former Federal Police Commissioner Andrew Colvin was appointed to lead the National Bushfire Recovery Agency in January last year. He's now with Deloitte. Andrew Colvin, there are bushfire survivors out there who feel abandoned. Have they been?
No, and good evening, Leigh. Thanks for having me on. No, they haven't been, but nobody's trajectory through recovery is the same, and I learnt that very early in the piece. And I'm sure there will be survivors who are still feeling the pain, feeling it's very difficult. I don't believe anyone's been abandoned, but sometimes it's not easy, possibly for government to get everywhere all the time. It's important that these stories come through so that someone can do something about it.
How much of an issue did underinsurance prove to be for people that then didn't have the money to rebuild?
Yeah, from my experience, it was a big issue. And it wasn't an issue that was consistent across all the jurisdictions and all the local government areas. There was pockets of underinsurance. There was pockets of no insurance. And I actually think from my experience, underinsurance was almost a bigger issue than no insurance because it actually got to the core of people's hope. They felt that they were insured. They felt that they could recover. And then when they started to scratch the surface and look at what recovery actually meant and rebuilding meant, that it wasn't what they thought. And that was really hard. It was painful to hear those stories and to try and find ways to help people. I think there's a lot that we need to do in that space.
One of the other things that's proved really difficult has been the shortages of tradespeople. Is there anything that can be done about that?
Yeah, look, that's a bigger issue than disaster recovery. I know the government is very focused and very conscious of this. It's something that I saw. It wasn't just a shortage of tradespeople; it was a shortage of supplies, partly because of the bushfires, partly because of COVID and restrictions and limitations on the flow of goods. That's added to the pain and exacerbated some of the challenges that people are having. We'd all love there to be more tradespeople. We'd all love there to be more services available when we need it. That's a bigger issue, though.
If we had another summer like 2019, 2020, would we come through it any better? Are we now better prepared? Are we more bushfire resilient?
Yes, I think we are. Is it perfect? No. Will it ever be perfect? No. We're a country of natural disasters. I think that the significance of the 1920 bushfires, particularly in the national psyche, we have bushfires, we have cyclones, we have floods, but they're often limited to an area. This captured the nation's attention in a way that it hasn't before, and I think that's led to a different approach, an approach that has been cemented into the way that government operates. I saw and I experienced a move from what I would describe as cooperation to collaboration. So it was no longer a matter of different levels of government cooperating or government cooperating with the non-government sector, which is amazing in this country, the volunteer sector, the charitable sector, but actually collaborating, sitting around the table and saying, what can we do together? Who's best placed to do what? What does a particular community need? Now that's now embedded in our DNA, and I believe that there'll be mistakes, and we shouldn't pretend that it will be perfect in the future, but we have learned a lot. And I think we even know that we learned a lot from 2009, the fires in Victoria, through to the Black Summer. The fact that 33 deaths is 33 too many. But I think we learned a lot of lessons in how to prepare for and respond to fires in that time that saved a lot of homes, that saved a lot of lives. And I think we've continued to learn that.
Andrew Colvin, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Leigh Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.